Are you moving to Rosenberg but haven't found that right deal for you? Well, we've got it here. This home, 3418 Spanish Oak, is the house for you, and it's under $300,000. All right, let's take a look at this. This is 3418 Spanish Oak. You can see here, you're gonna have the patio right here. So great spot to come out and sit. You can see you've got some great shade as well, which I love. You're gonna have the two windows here and here, which are gonna be the actual bedrooms upstairs. So we're gonna go take a look at that in a little bit. Now this subdivision is Miller's Pond. And so this is one of the newer areas of Rosenberg. And when I say newer areas, this has just been developed within the last few years. And you're gonna see how this just really opens right up into the living area here. But before we get there, let's take a look. Here you're gonna have your laundry room. So you're gonna have plenty of space right here. You're gonna have also window. I love this, you bring the natural light that comes in here. If you look at how much space you have, of course you got your rack to hang clothes on. We know you got your washer dryer connections there. But turning around, you're also gonna have all the space here. So if you wanted, you could have a folding table here. You could do quite a bit of other things here. And you get some great natural light here inside the room. Another aspect about this house that I like is as soon as you come in, you also have the half bath. So this is, with the size of this house, this is, I don't want to say a rarity, but this is a really nice feature to have, because that way your guests can come in, they can use the half bath, not have to go into either your master or any of the other bedrooms here as well. This is a two-story, so you do have what everybody calls the Harry Potter closet. So we've got that area here, great for storage. Obviously, you know, I've seen people even turn this into a whole little dog area before. So that's a really kind of a cool feature there. Right through here, we're gonna have the garage. Let's just pop right on in there. Water heater is down, so you don't have to worry about it being up there. Standard 2-car garage. And then we're gonna be getting into the kitchen. So the kitchen here, you've got your island. Again, one thing I always love about the island, you've got your little area for the stools. That's gonna be, you know, a perfect spot while breakfast is being made. You can definitely have dinner here. But with this plan, you also get this spot here, which is perfect for your dining area. It's pretty versatile, so if you don't need a formal dining, you could put an office here, but there is other space to do that as well. So you have that as an option for your dining, and you could do long ways against the window or crossways this way here. So you're gonna have plenty of space to do that. This also opens up to the living room. So as you can see here, there's a lot of natural light coming in here. We got the door that goes out to the backyard here. But because of that and these two large windows, plus the window in the dining area, this really opens this feature up. Now this is empty now on our listing. So this is one of my listings, just for all disclosure. In our listing, we did put virtual furniture in here, so you can really see how this lines up. But it really opens up extremely well to the kitchen. Now you do have the white cabinetry here. We do have the refrigerator, which is gonna be included in the sale. So you can see that nice and clean. It is set up also with the Ring security system, Ring doorbell, things like that. You do have the quartz countertop as well, right? We'll get that out of the way here. But I really like the quartz here and how that really shows. We do have the single bowl stainless steel sink, which is really nice, especially when you're cleaning your large pots. So that's gonna be a really nice feature there. Over here, you do have the gas stove and oven as well. You've got your microwave right up top. And of course, your Frigidaire appliances. There's gonna be a dishwasher. So you've got the total package right here. Great cabinet space around here as well. Already have some liners in there, so you're ready to go. Get this packed up for everything that you need. Let's go and take a shot of the pantry as well. So you see, you got some good space that comes in here. About a 3x3 on the pantry. So get a good idea of what you're gonna have there for your pantry. Now, I mentioned that this is in the newer side of Rosenberg. So Miller's Pond is located just a few minutes, probably about a minute south of Highway 36, where that intersects with Highway 59. So it's just gonna be very, very close. I would say maybe about 1.5 miles, maybe 2 at the most to get to 59. So if you're commuting up to Houston or to Sugar Land, it's gonna be ideal for that. Also, there's so much more growth happening to get into Rosenberg. So this again is going to be perfect for that. And you're going to see a lot of the commercial development that we've talked about in some of our other videos coming out here. Also, with 3418 Spanish oak, you get an amazing backyard. You can see just how big this is. If you've got pets, this is a paradise for them. They can go run all day long. Kids, get them out there. Maybe not right now where it's as hot as it is, but this is a perfect time for them to come and go out in the evening, run around, burn out some of that energy. Now we're going to be heading into the master. So the master is going to be located right off of the living room. So that way you get a good idea. You've got the living room here, and then we're going to be going into the master. So you do only have one window here. I wish there was 2, but this is going to be the perfect section here for the bed to go. And as we turn around here, of course, your TV and dresser may go there, but this is actually really deep. So you've got plenty of space if you wanted to put, maybe even a chest of drawers or some other type of furniture here. You've got plenty of space for that. So as you can see, you can see outside, which is nice. You also have the thermostat just gonna be right outside here. So just quick, if you needed to make an adjustment, you could. Going into the master bath, again here we've got an open bathtub, shared bathtub and shower. Obviously a toilet. Do have your closet here, so really nice space on the closet there. And then we do have a single vanity. This is the quartz countertop as well, so that matches what you had in the kitchen. So if you're not familiar with Rosenberg is actually, so it's going to be located in Fort Bend County. It's also going to be just the main city right past Sugar Land. That's going to be the next one here. You drive just a minute or 2 through Richmond, and then you're in Rosenberg. So you're going to have the Brazos Town Center, which is only going to be about maybe a 6 or 7 minute drive from here. In the Brazos Town Center, you're going to have a lot of your day-to-day shopping. So you're going to have, if you want a Kroger, you're going to have Kroger. It's going to be very close by. Your PetSmart, Home Depot. Let's see here. You're also going to have a couple different restaurants. You've got the Olive Garden right there, Texas Roadhouse, Gringos. So you've got a lot of different options there. You're going to have your Hobby Lobby. You can have a lot of shopping right in the Brazos Town Center. But what I like about this area too is you got a lot that's coming out here right off of Highway 36, which is still being developed. Now, if you're going to be coming right here off of 36 and you don't want to go all the way to the Brazos Town Center, there is a Lowe's that's going to be very close by too. You also have Chipotle, who's going to be right around the corner. A lot of different dining options for you, so that's going to be really convenient if you're living here. You don't have to go so far as the Brazos Town Center, but as I mentioned, that's a quick, easy access to get in and out if you needed. All right, so now we're upstairs. Let's go ahead and hit the game room because obviously that's going to be the first area we hit. As you can take a look, some great natural light coming in here. This is a perfect area here to set up a game room for the kids, or even just if you have some friends coming out, you want to see the game, you can set that up here. Sofa right here, and then of course TV game right here, or however you want to get it set up here. But you get some really great space there, some natural light with these 2 windows there. So really great setup there. Let's go take a look at a couple bedrooms. You do have 3 bedrooms upstairs. So again, another bedroom here. You get some great window here. So you bring in some really good light coming in. And as you can see, so you have a couple different spots here where you could put the bed, depending on the size. Put it against this back wall or off this wall. Like I said, depending on the size, that works. And of course, you could do a dresser, TV setup here. You do have a wide closet here, so it goes from here all the way over through here. And so good little closet area here. So kids or, like I said, roommate, friends, perfect spot for that. The other thing that I like about this plan is the way that the bedrooms are situated. They're not on top of each other. So you've got a bedroom right here, a bedroom right over here, and one right here. So they're not all right there. So if someone's got a TV going on at night, or they might just be on the phone talking, you don't have so much of an opportunity to wake up some of the other people that are living in here. You do have one bedroom up here, so that is going to be shared by all three rooms here, plus the game room. Let's take a look at the other bedroom. So I feel that this is probably going to be the biggest of the three bedrooms up here, just by a tad bit. The other one we're going to take a look at is going to be in the running as well. But again, you're going to have the closet which goes side to side. So you're going to have a larger closet here. Again, you get really good light because of based off where the sun's coming in. So we are looking over the front drive. So you do have, like I said, some good light coming in here. And taking a look at everything here. As I mentioned, this is the bathroom here that's going to be associated with the upstairs. So you see it's a full bath. You do have a nice subway tile, which I do like coming in here. You do also, again, the quartz countertop setup right here. So that's a nice setup there. You do have a storage closet right here as well. So linen closet. And again, let's go take a look at the last bedroom here. Now this is going to be the one who gets, I feel like, the most light throughout the day, because you got a window on this side as well as this side. And again, you're going to have the large room here. You really put the bed on about 2 different walls here. So that's definitely a nice feature. Like I said, get plenty of light coming in. And again, the closet, which goes from side to side. This is already set up at 2 here, so you can have the TV naturally put up on this wall and down here and have the cord hidden. So as I mentioned, this is 3418 Spanish oak out in Miller's Pond. Now when these were built, you had 2 main builders. You had Lennar, who I believe is the actual developer. I may be wrong on that, but I believe they were the main developer for Miller's Pond. And you had Meritage Homes, or I'm sorry, MI Homes, that are here right now that are still selling. MI is just about to be closed out. I think they've got maybe just a handful of lots left. But this really talks about how great a location this is. As I mentioned, you're going to have maybe about a 2-mile drive just to Highway 59, and then you can go up and south of here. Needville is also a great little area to go. That's going to be just a few minutes. So there's some new restaurants and things going out there. So that's going to be a quick drive here as well. So this really offers a great location for anybody looking to come into the Rosenberg area. And as I mentioned, this house is under $300,000. And I can tell you that's a great deal, because when it was purchased, it was more. So we're seeing the market start to balance to where it needs to be, you know, after everything that happened with COVID. So there's such a great deal happening out here in Rosenberg. I promise you, in all of Fort Bend County, this is where you're going to be getting your best deal for the money here in Rosenberg. So follow us if you need more information about the Rosenberg area, or if you want to get some more information about the best deals here in Rosenberg, let us know. Go ahead and go and click the link below, and we're going to make sure we get you all those deals. And if you like this video, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and take a look at some of the other videos we have, which are going to show you some of the other great subdivisions in Rosenberg. Hey everybody, y'all take care. We'll see you on the next one.